feel just about the way your guys handled the adversity there in the ninth to be one out of the way, give up the homer, and then have to refocus?
Yeah, I thought they went up there and Maxie, did a good job getting himself in a count and put a good swing on it, and then obviously Stripling did the same. And I thought they handled it just fine. I mean, really, they're guys to be commended for coming off the bench and running one out there in the bullpen and 2 outs in the ninth. That's not something, that you see every day. He put a good swing on it, and guys picked 3 up. Cool.
How'd you feel about just individually what Kyle did tonight, what Josh did tonight, and what Free did tonight?
Who was the other guy? Sanders?
Yeah, the 3.
I
Robinson, Sanders. Robinson, Sanders, and Free.
I thought you were mixing pitching and hitting there for a minute. Thought Kyle was really good. Thought he's very efficient. Got some ground balls for the guys. Sanders was throwing the ball really good. Gets behind the little catcher, and just hits one off his foot. And we'll hope he's, better tomorrow or the next day. And, I thought Free came in and he gets the right-hander out, and he gets the left-hander out, and then they run the pinch hitter up there, and he just left the ball in another plate.
Coach, Kyle talked about you guys trying to get him to work down and, with the fastball and the command. And how do you think he's commanded the fastball, and how do you think the changeup and the breaker has played off of it the last 2 starts for him?
Yeah, it seems like to me, we're all work in progress. I mean, to me, I think he kind of like Free. I mean, I think they execute some pitches sometimes, wow, man, that's how you do it. And so to me, you just got to realize each week's an opportunity to get a little bit better. Kyle, obviously, there's a different level there for him as the fastball command keeps coming. It's going to make the change up and the breaking ball that much better. Thought he was really good tonight. I mean, that's to answer your question.
I guess what kind of presence has he been for the last 2 weeks, being able to go out on Friday night last week and obviously bounce back?
Yeah, I mean, really set up good today, right? I mean, with the series being moved up a day, and us moving Kyle to this game 2, and with how last night went, it was probably good for our guys to see Kyle, going to the mound tonight. And he's got that presence about him, and the guys appreciate the way he goes out and competes.
Do you expect Jack tomorrow?
Man, we haven't decided. We really haven't decided. There's a couple guys we could start tomorrow. Fully confident in Jack, but really, I don't want to say we are unless we for sure are.
Kevin, not in tonight, Bazell. Anything wrong with him again? Or?
Well, I mean, really, it's he'd be in there. He's recovering.
Yeah. And
he caught 9 innings last night, and really wanted Stripling in the game. And tonight, the way to do that was to DH him, and just wanted the left-handed bat in there. So it's either put Bazell on a corner or he doesn't play, and really just thought with him recovering, maybe a 9-off would be good. Even though it's not easy. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not easy.
You mentioned Stripling there. I guess what kind of at-bat for a freshman to be able to come through that big situation?
I tell you, I thought he had 5 good at-bats tonight. I mean, really, right there in the ninth, if you know anything about baseball, you're kind of going, somebody knows the outcome of this game before we do. I mean, he's hit 5 balls on the nose, and you just kind of feel like, maybe not the first one. The first one was a little Texas leaguer, right? And just thought he was going to put a good at-bat together no matter what. And really proud. Glad for him and our team that the ball found a hole. It doesn't always work that way, but he was pretty steady today.
Kind of following up on that, tonight was the first time for Stripling to bat leadoff and the first time for Bravo to bat second. Just kind of the thought process into kind of revamping the lineup.
The simplest thing is those 2 guys. I mean, it's really easy at this point in the year. I don't know how many games we played, but you're getting to a point where you got enough information where you go, okay, these guys are having better at bats. over timing or getting on base, and just really just looked at it that way analytically and thought, hey, this is the way to do it.
How did you think Bravo handled center field tonight? I believe it's his first time playing with that.
I thought he was good. I thought everything, he routined everything. I thought he was just fine.
Thanks. So Dylan, you obviously have a leadoff double start tonight. Wanting to, you guys obviously take the, give the home run, 2 outs in the ninth. I guess what was your approach in that bat, and you came through that situation?
So I mean, at that point in the game, that late, all you're trying to do is pass the lineup. I mean, you're trying to go at that bat, pass the torch, and honestly, what you're doing as a leadoff hitter in that situation is trying to see as many pitches as you can, especially with one of their best arms, up to 95 coming out of the pen. And all the hitters got together. We had a good approach and said, let's try to push him up. If he throws it down, spit on it, he's good down. So if he throws something up, tattoo it. And that's what the approach was. And obviously just passing the torch, trying to get base runners on, because that's the only way to score.
3 for 4 night, you have a new walk-up song. Anything changes there?
Me and my dad were kind of talking about it, and I was like, hey Dad, what do you think about this song? He goes, I think your mom would love it. I said, yeah, Mama tried a lot, and she turned out to do alright.
Kyle, you go 6 innings, north of 100 pitches again, back-to-back outings, I guess. What was working? Felt like fastball location was pretty good.
Fastball was good, slider was good, changeup a little iffy. They weren't chasing it down, which is how I like to get swing and misses. But they had a good approach against me, making sure don't chase that one down. So relied heavy on the fastball and the slider tonight. Curveball got a little out in front, my body and from my arm. Other than that, felt good. Just kind of battled and did what I could to keep the line going, pass on the bullpen.
I guess what are some of the things that you guys have worked on to get to this point where you've been able to put up back-to-back pretty solid outings?
Just the biggest thing is your week of prep, going out there, finding something to work on, going out there. Like for me in the past 2 weeks, I've been getting the ball down the zone. So playing catch, I've been trying to locate from the waist down, just trying to get on that plane, being able to throw it down so that the changeup will be good off of it. So you kind of just pick and choose what you can work on and how you can better yourself each week.
Dylan, you caught him last week and you could have catch him tonight, obviously. I guess anything different that you've seen from Kyle in this last couple of games?
Main thing is just keeping the ball down. I mean, the way he's so tall and the way his arm works, the downward tilt he has to it, when he throws the heater down and he plays the changeup off that's where he's at his best. I mean, I truly believe if he commanded the fastball down the way he has the past 2 starts, he'd go 6-7 innings with just his fastball changeup combination. I mean, he's thrown really well and he's done a really good job of making the adjustment, get the ball down, and I'm really proud of the way he's thrown the ball. It's been fun to catch him.
And I guess for either of y'all, you obviously snapped what's kind of been a rough skid over the last couple of weeks tonight, and obviously you have a chance to go win a series tomorrow. Guess how you guys feel in the locker room and have a chance to go win it tomorrow?
I mean, you just gotta show up. I mean, it's Big 12 baseball, Power 5 baseball. Guys are gonna come at you with your best, especially in a rubber match. Nobody's gonna give in, and you gotta show up. You gotta execute. You gotta play the game the right way, and look at the score at the end, see who won.
Dylan, explain what goes through your head when, as a competitor, you're 1 out away from ending it, and you see the ball go out of the yard. Just kind of how you got to refocus and reset. What's the reaction?
You just got to look at the positives. I mean, Ryan Free threw the hell out of the ball today. Sorry, excuse my language, but he threw the ball well. I mean, one pitch, and he threw 13 of them and executed all 13. One guy just put a good swing on it. Again, it's Big 12 baseball. Guys are going to put good swings on good pitches, and that just happened. And it's not something like the game's not over, and we still have to hit. So I mean, you can't really put your head down and be like, we lost, because we did. We still got to play, and Ryan Free understood that, and he went 4 pitches, struck the guy out, and you got to be a grown up. You got to move on.
What kind of pitch? What pitch did you hit? Where was the ball that you hit? What pitch did you hit?
In the ninth?
In the ninth, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was a slider up and away. Was it a heater? I don't know. I saw it up and I swung. See the ball up.
There you go.
That was the approach.
See ball, hit ball. How'd you feel like Josh threw tonight?
I thought he threw the ball really well. I mean, he did a phenomenal job at executing the heaters away, and when we went in, and we didn't miss middle very often, which is very, very big for him. And mainly his heater away, usually he runs it back to the plate, and that's where he gets into trouble. And he did a really good job of commanding that, had full control over his breaking ball. And I mean, it's not easy to catch it, but as a catcher, you're sitting back there and guys like Rob, Free, and Sanders, the whole pitching staff's throwing that way. I mean, it kind of makes it fun and easier on you because you're just like, well, I can sit here and just catch it.
Time for maybe a little more for the guys? Anything else? Alright, fellas.